Okay, I am back from Jamaica now, back in Lisbon, and I have to say Jamaica was one of the countries that shocked me the most, as in it really exceeded my expectations. But I think there are some things that people should know before they go and some things that surprised me, so let me get into it. First things first, and I don't know why I thought otherwise, but Jamaica's tap water is generally really safe to drink. Not in the super remote areas, but by and large, the drinking water is really high quality. Actually, Jamaica was one of the first countries in the entire Western Hemisphere to develop a piped water system, so fun fact. Second thing I think people should know, and this is opinion, but I really feel like Jamaica is one of the most challenging countries to navigate on your own. And this is coming from someone that travels professionally, somebody that travel writes, somebody that's been to 37 countries. Jamaica's a vibe, but it's not easy to get around by yourself. So a couple of times when I was by myself, I got the Knutsford Express, which is like the Greyhound or the National Express, a private bus service that's air conditioned, has Wi-Fi, plays a little film, and it costs about $20 to get from one side of the island to the other. That was great. Obviously, hopping in a private car is preferable, but sometimes when you're by yourself, it can be quite expensive. When I did hop into a car in the passenger seat or with friends, I actually found driving in Jamaica to be an out-of-body experience, as in I thought I was going to fly through the windshield a couple of times. The size of the potholes, it's like driving over the surface of the moon. They're not potholes, they're craters. Drive around in Jamaica, I'm sorry, but you need Formula One level driving experience. You need the skills of Lewis Hamilton, and just to be a passenger, you need nerves of steel, because you're watching your car go through a pothole and try and navigate the oncoming traffic that are also trying to navigate their own potholes. So it's like an obstacle course. Everybody's using the horn every 2 seconds. It's like a game of Mario Kart. It's actually quite intense. Something else I think is really important to know before you go to Jamaica is that the country is functioning pretty well. You're not going to get shot the second you step off the plane. You're not going to get mugged on a private bus service in the middle of the day. The airport is generally very safe. People are out using phones and laptops in the waiting area. I actually found my experience traveling through Jamaica on my own to be fairly seamless. People are extremely friendly. People are extremely kind. People just want to know where you're from. If you ask them directions, they'll go out of their way to help you. The country is stunning. The culture is amazing. Things generally work very well. If you're a woman on your own traveling Jamaica, as I was for a little bit, expect a lot of attention. Expect your presence to be a point of conversation. Expect people to ask you where you're from. Expect people to ask you where you're staying. And then if you tell them where you're staying, they will turn up the next day at that exact section of the beach trying to bump into you and sell you things or get your number. That, unfortunately, is just a part of being a female solo traveller in Jamaica. I've heard that Jamaican women also feel the impact of their gender in Jamaica, but of course that'll vary according to who says what. Overall, though, it was a great experience. I can't wait to go back. I could go back and stay 2 months. It was just stunning.